Nearly 2 weeks ago, I made a video where I joked about me destroying my mouse for a Minecraft clip. And at first, it was just a joke, but it turns out that I actually did. The sensor on the bottom doesn't work as well as it used to, and the mouse drifts, which makes my aim inaccurate. And we couldn't be having that. So rest in peace, my bloody A70, you will be missed. Not to worry though, because I made a community post asking you guys which mouse I should buy as a replacement. And I ended up taking your advice and buying the, drumroll please, Roccat Kone Pro Air. So yeah, I actually didn't take your advice, but it's only because people all over the internet were saying that the Roccat Kone Pro Air is the best Minecraft mouse there is. So today, I'm putting this to the test. And just so you know, by the way, I was not sponsored for this video. I paid 130 Canadian dollars of my own money for this mouse, but you know, if anybody out there wants to sponsor me in the future for a mouse review or anything like that, I'm open to it. I'm just putting that out there. I'm open to it. Now, first and foremost, it came in a very nice box, which was surprisingly light, and I don't know why, but I expected it to weigh a lot more. But considering that this is a wireless mouse weighing in at 75 grams, it was very pleasant to finally get out of the box and into my hands. Now look, first impressions last forever, but I gotta say this is a gorgeous mouse. It's got a great shape and overall feels amazing to hold, and the build quality is just chef's kiss, especially compared to my bloody A70 and my Model D. Both literally feel like cheap toys in comparison. And it is an ergonomic mouse, which might put some people off, but compared to the other ergonomic mouse that I have, which is the Model D, the shape is much less aggressive and it is closer to an ambi mouse than it is to your standard ergo mouse in form factor. Now, it wouldn't be a proper Minecraft mouse unboxing if I didn't play while talking, so for your viewing pleasure, I will have my gameplay with hand cam in the background for you, but don't worry, I got you covered on all your standard Minecraft related questions. So let's get into the first one. Now, I'm very sure that the first thing you probably have in your mind right now ready to ask is, how fast can it click? Well, great news for you butterfly clickers like myself, this mouse is amazing for butterfly clicking. I was easily able to click 20 to 22, and the shape allows the mouse to feel so comfortable in the hand while not being super difficult to maneuver. When you butterfly click, you frequently have to adjust your grip to switch both fingers back and forth from the left to right mouse buttons, and this was so comfortable and fluid, it was an absolute pleasure to use. Not only that, but the software has an adjustable debounce time, so you can really get those double clicks going pretty easy. And also, the mouse buttons themselves are decently wide, so if you're like me and you need a wider mouse, this one should do very well for you. Oh, and by the way, those side mouse buttons, those were very easy to reach while butterfly clicking, and it offered a very nice and tactile feedback, so extra points for those. Now on to the next question I'm sure you're going to ask. Is it good for jitter clicking? Well, I have to admit to you that I'm not much of a jitter clicker, but what I can say is that the travel distance from the resting position of the mouse buttons to the point where it bottoms out is in a range that is both easy to click, yet doesn't have too much resistance. Now, if you're only a jitter clicker, I would still recommend the G Pro Wireless or Superlight, but in my opinion, the Roccat Kone Pro Air is still a great option, so you should at the very least consider it. And finally, the topic you've all been waiting for, can it drag click? Yes, it can drag click exceptionally well. Like I mentioned before, you will have to edit the debounce time in the software, but when you do, you can register very high CPS. I'm no expert in drag clicking by any means, but given the comfort level of the mouse, I'm sure learning how to do it well will be much easier than on several other mice. In fact, I might have to learn how to telly after getting this mouse. Beyond all of this intense drag clicking though, the skates on the bottom are amazing. They literally glide with minimal effort, and that scroll wheel on the top is the cream of the crop. Wow, that rhymed. Like no joke, the scroll wheel on my Model D would scroll without registering it in-game, and the bloody A70 offered little to no tactile feedback when scrolling, so this is amazing. Before you rush to buy this mouse, however, I want to let you guys know that there is a wired version that is significantly cheaper, and I'm sure is still a great option if you choose to go with the Kone Pro. But please remember that before going to buy any mouse, you should always research which one is perfect for you and take your time to make the best informed choices. With all of this being said, I hope that from the bottom of my heart you enjoyed today's video. I want to try something different and I had so much fun making this for you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.